What should you eat to lose weight? We're talking about it today, right now. What's happening, YouTube? It's Julian, aka Just Julian H. Don't forget the H. And look, today I'm telling you guys what to eat to lose weight. I'm literally standing right here in my kitchen. I'm gonna just go through what I do when I am on a weight loss or fat loss regimen. Started from the beginning of my day to the end of my day. We're gonna try to make a very complicated topic as simple as we can. My biggest rule of thumb with anything I do is I want to keep it super simple, whether it comes to eating or exercise, and especially when it comes to eating. So check it out. All right, so first thing when I wake up, and I wake up pretty early in the morning, normally a typical day for me during the week, I'm waking up 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock on a good day, 6 o'clock a.m., making sure I've got a pretty good night's sleep. Minimum 6 hours, my personal standard. On a great night, I might get 8, but generally 6 to 8 hours. Now, being asleep for that long, your body's gonna naturally wanna be hydrated. So the very first thing I recommend you do, and that I do, is I get a big old cup right here, come to either my refrigerator or my water dispenser, fill that thing up with water, and I start to down as much water as I can. Now, generally speaking, we obviously know doctor recommended we get 8 glasses of water a day. If you're someone that's very active, or if you're on your feet a lot, if you're burning a lot of calories during the day, you might need a little bit more than that. But generally speaking, 8 to 12 cups, 8 to 12 glasses, or a gallon, up to 2 gallons most for the average person, you're probably gonna be good. But first thing, and wake up in the morning, might have to go to the bathroom first, which I normally do. Or after that, I'm getting a big old cup of water and I'm down in that as soon as I can. All right, so another cliche, but one that definitely has some truth to it. You may hear breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Obviously, there's many different ways of eating, many different strategies to go on these days. So find whatever works best for you, but definitely within the first at least couple hours of being awake, it's important to get something in your system. I know a lot of people that I help on here like to do intermittent fasting. And I've actually been kind of experimenting, honestly, the past month or so with fasting myself, just because, like I told you guys, I wake up super duper early in the morning. So sometimes I need a little bit to get my stomach flowing, to get my appetite going. So sometimes I'll wait, an hour, maybe 2 hours at most. But normally I try not to go, longer than 3-4 hours. I get something in the morning, making sure I get a solid breakfast in. When we're looking for breakfast, I'm looking for a few things personally. I'm looking for a healthy amount of protein being the most important thing. I'm looking for something that's not super high in calories. I don't want my body having to work too hard to digest calories super early in the morning. I'm looking for some relatively high in protein, moderate to low calorie, something that has a healthy amount of fiber. And then probably if I'm gonna work out that day, especially if I'm gonna have an intense workout session, I'm looking for carbohydrates as well. So to keep it simple, protein first, that's probably the most important thing. Calories, moderate to low, depending on your activity level for the day. Fiber, and then carbohydrates. You get those 4 things in your breakfast, I guarantee you'll be good. So along with that healthy breakfast, in the back of my mind, I know I'm going to be eating minimum 5 to 6 times a day. No matter whether I'm on a weight loss program, no matter whether I'm on a weight maintenance program, which I am right now, or no matter if I'm trying to gain muscle or gain healthy weight, I'm usually always going to eat 5 to 6 times per day. And those 5 to 6 times are just going to vary in the amount of calories and how much I'm eating per portion, per serving. But generally, I'm eating 5-6 times a day. Also with portions, which I'll break down when we get some more of our lunch meals, I'm typically doing a portion of each macronutrient of each serving of food on my plate, about the size of my hand. That's typically an easy way to do it. Some people like to measure their food out, measure their grams of protein, carbs, etc. I'm not that guy. Tracking your food is great too. I don't think long-term that's super sustainable to do every single day, but it's good to have an idea of how much you're taking in. So typical breakfast, I'm going to my cabinet and take you guys into what I have. I'm typically going with a quality meal replacement shake, especially that I'm on a weight maintenance program, and a protein mix along with that. I'm putting a couple of scoops of each one together, put it in water, ice in a blender, blend it up, takes about 2 minutes to make. And I'm typically going to have that. That's going to keep me sustained. That's going to keep me going. I'll usually hit the gym within an hour after I have that. And I'm usually good until my first snack. So again, typically what we're looking for at breakfast, we want protein, moderate low calories, moderate carbohydrates depending on our activity level. So alternative to that is either healthy protein shake. Mine has vitamins, has minerals, has pretty much everything you get from a full balanced meal. Sometimes I'll add in oats, just to get a little bit of extra fiber, a little bit extra carbs. Say I have a heavy, intense leg day that day, I might add in some plain oats, or alternative to like the protein shake itself. If you just go with oats, you just go with something like a natural peanut butter, little hot water, mix that together, about half cup to a cup of oats, peanut butter. That could also be a solid breakfast too. You're still getting carbs, still getting fiber, still getting some protein in there. I just don't think that it has enough protein in it by itself. But depending on your own goals, your own body type, that could sustain you. And that's what can make a good snack as well. So oats with a peanut butter. So that's breakfast. We're done. All right, between breakfast and lunch, I like to get a good snack in, depending on how I'm spacing out my meal for the day. So my first full meal typically be around lunchtime when I'm doing my weight loss plan. I want to make sure I'm getting that snack in, like I said, in between there. So typical snack for me, easy go-to. Grab whatever your favorite serving of fruit is. I love Granny Smith apples. I love bananas, also love strawberries. So I'm doing that. And again, I'm really relying heavily on nut butter, something like a good natural peanut butter. Having a couple servings of that, a tablespoon or two, some fruit, easy go-to snack. Or I'll grab some Greek yogurt. Also another one of my favorites. So I love the flavored Greek yogurts lately. This one has 12 grams of protein, 80 calories, under 10 grams of sugar. This one has actually 7 grams sugar. So it's a perfect healthy snack. This is a little bit lower on the calorie side. So if I'm typically a little bit hungrier, I might go something a little bit heavier for my snack. Or like I said earlier, the oats with the protein, perfect option right there. All right, had breakfast. We had a snack for today. Let's get to lunch. So lunch meal. Again, starting with protein. So right now, straight from my refrigerator, got some ground turkey. That's my protein. I'm gonna get a nice, like I said, handful serving of that. I'm gonna get some healthy carbohydrates. Right here, I got brown rice, or we got some sweet potato casserole mixed up. I'm gonna get one of those. Again, a solid handful there. And then today I'm cooking some Brussels sprouts. Lately, I've been really on this microwavable bags of vegetables. Something green, something leafy. I stick it in the microwave. Good to go. Again, handful serving there. Lunch is typically good. We got our first meal of the day that we actually had to cook. 2-3 hours later, and that's something I personally try to stick to. Probably 4 or 5 hours at the longest. I'm wanting to eat between 2, 3, 4, or 5 hours. But I want to keep my metabolism going throughout the day. So I'm making sure I'm eating moderate portions throughout the day, but I'm eating frequently. And again, when I'm on a weight loss or fat loss plan, my food choices are just a little smaller calorie wise versus when I'm working on gaining weight, they're going to be a little larger calorie wise. So we had lunch. We're going to go to our second snack of the day. Something similar to our first snack. You can be the same thing, something different. Something I mentioned before, protein bars. Again, trying to have 10 grams or higher of protein, something that's 10 grams or less of sugar, healthy amount of fiber. You're good to go with that. And then you've only got one more meal to take care of for the day, and we're going to get to dinner. I'm keeping it super simple. Again, when I'm on a weight loss plan, I'm just coming back to the same thing I had for breakfast. I'm coming quality, healthy meal replacement shake. Got protein, got vitamins, got minerals, has fiber. I'm coming with an extra protein scoop. 2 scoops of each, blend it up, I'm good to go. Good old water and ice works for me. Or right now, I'm actually on a weight maintenance plan. So I'm really not really looking to lose weight. I'm trying to maintain weight now. So I might go with the same thing I have for lunch. Personally, when I'm cooking my meals for the week, I don't necessarily meal prep, but I'll just do 2 or 3 different types of protein. I'll do probably 2 different types of carbohydrates, maybe 3 different types of vegetables. Just have them all in the refrigerator ready to go. And that's easy meals. All right, so we talked about breakfast. For me, weight loss, quality meal replacement, quality protein, mix them up, water, ice. We talked about our first snack. We got fruit. Pick your favorite serving. Might add a little nut butter to that. Might even just go nut butter, oats, or something like Greek yogurt. A little bit lower on the calorie side, but definitely tastes great. Lunch, starting with protein. Portion size is about the size of our hand. Healthy carbohydrate, whichever one we want. Size of our hand as well. Healthy vegetable, size of our hand. Second snack, same thing as the first one. Dinner, same thing as breakfast. Super simple regimen for losing fat, losing weight. This is what I personally do. This is a full day of eating for me. Make sure to get your water along the way. If you guys like this, if you want to get on a plan that's similar to this, let me know. Drop a comment below. I'll leave a link where you can get something just like this that spells out exactly A, B, C, D for the foods you should eat to lose weight, and something that's going to keep it simple. Anyways, guys, I'll see you all in the next video. Be great.